working from home majority of the week, so the first thing I do when I wake up is take a shower, brush my teeth, and make my bed. I have no idea what it is about making a bed, but it just makes me feel like my day is off to a good start and everything is put together and it just feels good for me. Right after that, I put on some music and I love the sound of birds chirping, and simultaneously I check on my emails and my messages just to see what happened after I logged off my computer yesterday. Once I'm caught up with everything, I make myself a cup of tea. So I don't drink caffeine in the morning. I'm not a coffee person, I am a tea person, but even when it comes to tea, I try to make my own tea. So I've frozen these ice cubes with some lemon juice that I freshly squeezed and grated some ginger in it. And I just freeze these ice cubes, and this is what I consume in the morning. And I also add a teaspoon of honey. So I let this steep for a few minutes, and I remove the ginger pieces from the tea, and then I take this cup back to my desk to enjoy it while I'm catching up on more emails and attending some meetings. This is the most productive time of the day because this is when I actually get a lot of my work done. I'm really focused on an empty stomach right before lunch. So around 11:30 to 11:45 is when I actually start making lunch. I give myself 15 to 20 minutes to prep something so then I can eat between 12 to 12:30. Today I'm making some stir-fried rice. For that, I am peeling some garlic and onion and then putting them in a food processor to chop it. This food processor is a life-changing hack. I never have to cut onion or garlic ever again. I literally just put everything in here, and I have seen those manual ones where you have to pull on a string to cut this, but I have this machine-operated one where I literally have to plug in the top half of this device. And there it is. It just literally chops everything up for me. It's life-changing. This is so cool, right? It took me less than 2 minutes to do this. Now I take a wok and add some oil to it. Once the oil heats up, I add the onion and garlic into it. And then I add these frozen veggies. Now I got this from Costco. This is amazing because all of these veggies are pre-seasoned. So you don't even have to add a lot of your own spices because it literally tastes good even if you eat these veggies as is. But I still add some soy sauce and rice vinegar. So here it is. I'm adding some rice vinegar. I'm gonna add some soy sauce, and after that I'm also gonna add some chili flakes because I like my food a bit spicy. Then I'm adding some salt and pepper, and finally some Szechuan stir-fried sauce. Once I add all the spices in, I mix it up, and then once that's done, I have this rice that I cooked yesterday, so I'm just gonna add that in. And honestly, fried rice is always better with rice which is made a day in advance, because it's separated, it's not too sticky and doesn't make it too clumpy. And after that, I just serve myself a bowl and I put away the rest. So basically I'm gonna eat this for lunch tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm not gonna be making anything. This is literally what I'm gonna eat for lunch. And I actually don't mind repeating my food. I'm okay with eating the same thing for a few days in a row. So while I'm eating, I keep my work computer off so I don't get any work notifications or I don't get distracted from my meal. While I'm eating my lunch, I love to watch Shark Tank because these episodes are 6 to 8 minutes long on YouTube. And then to satisfy my sweet tooth, I have these yogurt and berry gummies. So that was such an easy meal to make. I usually try to make this once a week. These are just some quick tips and tricks that I've kind of learned to eat a home-cooked meal on a weekday when I'm working. At times during the workday, I don't really have time to put a meal together, and usually I end up eating something unhealthy. And the main part is that it's home-cooked. I don't have to order food, right? And that's it. My lunch is done, and now I'm just gonna go back to work now. I usually don't drink coffee. I am a matcha girly. I love having matcha at least twice or thrice a week, and I like to make it myself because I'm not paying $8 to get a cup of matcha. I used to till I got the steamer. The steamer is fabulous. So I've used a milk frother, I've used Nespresso Aerochino. It's almost like a pressure cooker but with a nozzle. So once the pressure dials up, I just release the pressure from that valve and my milk steams, which creates a very thin layer of foam, and very different from milk that you froth with a frother. 10 points for anyone who can guess the cookies that I'm eating. They are Indian, so in case you know them, leave them in the comments down below. I'd love to know if you recognize all 3 of these. I'm just gonna have this. I have an hour worth of work left, and then I'm gonna make my way to the gym. So I'm all good to go. I have my water bottle, and I did have to wear 2 layers because today it's still 3 degrees. Hopefully it will get better soon. My walk is only 3 minutes. It's just super convenient because I can make it to the gym in less than 5 minutes and I'm ready for my workout. Usually my classes are between 5 to 6, and at times I go for 2 classes in case it's a very chill class. That's my building, and I'm almost at the gym. Let me show you.
You're going to do 2 small sets. So hands close to the abdomen. So just right. So you're going in this direction. Right? Forward and down, and 1 smooth motion, 1 motion here. And then back and up. Good. Any questions? Straight leg. Yeah. Okay. So if your knees don't like that big loading. Okay. We're going to do 10 per side. Yeah. Yeah. Hands really well. You've got kind of reps here. Always with control. So your speed, you always want to control without all the knees. Alright, so let's start with
That was such a good workout. I am just gonna go back home. It is cold today. Yeah, I'm just happy. Working out is more than just working out for your body. You just feel so much better. You feel so good. And you feel happier. Even if your day is crappy, go work out. You're just gonna feel good. And this gym is fabulous. In case you guys are living anywhere on young in college, highly recommend this gym. It's less than $100 per month, unlimited classes, go as many times as you want. I've been going since the past 3 years, and I go almost every day. So I'm gonna make a quick smoothie now. For that, I need my blender, my cup, frozen fruits, that's a lot. I use the vanilla protein powder. Add 1 scoop of this. Add some almonds. Milk. If you guys are not from Canada, milk comes in plastic bags like this, like almost like what we used to get in India. Yeah, it took me a while to get used to this, but I think it's pretty cool. I usually do add Greek yogurt, but I don't have it. And I'm just gonna add some water. I'm just gonna quickly blend this up. And that's it. This is done. This is a lot. Usually Johanna and I share this, but I'm gonna have all of this on my own today. If you're wondering what I do for my 9 to 5, I do social media management for Intel. I've been doing social media management for the longest time ever. I work at an agency, and my clients in the past were Hershey's, Reese's, Jolly Rancher, E.D. Smith, Rolling Meadow, Organic Meadow, their milk brands. So yeah, a lot of food and beverage brands. And recently, I have now started working with Intel, and I do community management for them. So in case you're on their Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, or any of their social media pages, the person replying to your comments would be me. Usually, I never have to go back to work after hours, but today we have an event and there's a lot of engagement on social media. So I have to just come back, make sure everything is good, no bad comments, no hate. Anyway, I'm just gonna figure that part out for the next few minutes, and then I'm gonna take a shower. After the shower, it's time for a skincare routine. My routine is very simple. I use this toner. It's really popular. I found it at Costco and it's really good. It's very hydrating and I really like it. I've been using it for a month now. After that, I use Emoline. This is a hydrating cream that my brother gave me, and this is from India. I am hooked onto this. This is my 3rd tube that I'm using, and it does not clog my pores overnight. After that, I'm just using a tretinoin cream. This is almost like a retinol, but a bit more aggressive. This is also from India, and I like it because it helps with scar removal. And as you can see, I have a few dots on my face I would like to get rid of. And the final step is to use some lip gloss. After that, I got a bit hungry, so I made myself some frozen gnocchi. In order to make it, I used some Amul butter and I put that onto a pan. As for this butter, I have a story to tell you, so stick around for another 10 seconds and you'll know. I used some frozen gnocchi from Costco. They have a 2-pack, which is actually really good. This is my first time trying it. It was a cheese stuffed gnocchi, and I just added some salt and pepper for flavoring. Then less than 5 minutes, I was done. Let me tell you the story about the Amul butter. So I came back from India in November, and my parents had put Amul ghee, Amul butter, and Amul cheese in my bags. After I landed here, went through baggage claim, did my immigration, and then randomly they put a sticker on my bag to go through customs. Now it's my first time doing this. I had no idea what's allowed, what's not allowed, none of that, right? And that guy asked me to open all my bags. I had 3 big bags with me, and I opened all my bags. There was a lot of food, because anytime I go to India, I always bring back food, masalas, anything and everything that I could eat. Opened the bags. The guy found, I think 2 pounds or 2 kgs of ghee, 4 boxes like this of Amul butter, and 2 big boxes of Amul cheese, the tiny square ones. And he said, this is not allowed, and you're gonna be fined $1,300. That's when I was like, dude, what the hell? Like, I am not paying $1,300 for this. So I told him, I was like, listen, you know what? I don't want it. Just keep it, throw it away, do what you want. I don't want it. I just don't want to pay the money, right? Anyway, I spoke to him, just spoke very nicely, made up a story about how I live here alone and my parents really want me to eat right. So that's why they send all these products. He was genuinely very nice. So he let me go. He said, it's okay. You know what? Just don't do this again. Don't bring it back into the country again. These are, I don't know if it's illegal. I don't think so, but I don't know, I might be wrong, but basically you cannot bring these products into the country. So every time I have this butter, cheese, or the ghee, I always think about that scenario, and I always remember the fact that I should not bring it back into this country. And in case you also live in Toronto, just keep that in mind. Just maybe read the rules about like what you can and cannot bring into the country. Yeah, that's just my story about Amul butter. And in case you feel like bringing it, don't bring it. So many Indian stores have Amul products, just buy it from here. But yeah, this was my vlog for today. Thanks for sticking around and thanks for watching this. In case you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe to my channel because it's free. It probably doesn't mean anything to you, but it means a lot to me. So just make sure you subscribe to my channel and you will see me in my next video. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna enjoy my food. Probably gonna watch an episode of White Lotus. I am currently obsessed with that show. 2 more episodes left. Gonna finish, I think the second last episode was released yesterday, so I'm gonna finish that and probably gonna go to sleep. But yeah, you'll see me soon. Bye.